Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Welcome fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big hang-up. Wherever there's a hang-up, you'll find a Spider-Man.
Next, Rufus, Roughcut, and Sawtooth in the buzz wagon. Maneuvering for position is the Army Surplus Special. Right behind is the Ant Hill Mob in their bulletproof bomb.
It's Saturday evening. Please welcome to the screen your left, Kate McCabe.
Oh, there I am. Hello. Thanks for bringing me on, Felix. I'm happy to be with you here for tonight's Saturday night match. Well, it's nighttime for us here in Manchester, UK. That's the home team, but we are battling an American team where it is 2 p.m. for them currently. Will it give them the advantage? I don't know. I hope they've had lunch. I have yet to have dinner. Welcome. If you've not seen a ComedySportz show before, what you're about to see is competitive improv. You are going to see two teams. It's Manchester versus New York City tonight. We're going to improvise, lots of laughs for you. I'll be reffing it. My name is Kate. I'll be your host, your referee. I'll explain things. I'll help keep track of points. I'll be harvesting suggestions over in the chat. As a matter of fact, why don't I go there right now and see who's joined us this evening? My mom is here. Hi, Mom. Siobhan is here. That's Braun's mom. Hi, Braun herself is here. Steph is here. My lovely sister. Axolotl. I know who that is. We've got Joan. Joan is here. Thank you for joining us, Joan. Thank you for joining us. If you are not in a chat, get in a chat and say hello, because that's the way that we can chat and I can use your brilliant suggestions to give to the improvisers. That's also where you're going to vote for which team you think is funnier. We're all playing for points. We want to win. Red wants to win. Blue wants to win. Purple wants to win. That would be the idyllic, peaceful solution, but it's not going to happen. Okay, Martina's there. Hi, Martina. Lynn is there. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. The Ryans are here. What would I do if the Ryans weren't here? Rachie K. Muffin. Hello from me and Mia. Daisy and Lucy have their own sign in as well. And I've done a groaner already. Yeah, boot her out, says Braun. She's the boss. I got to go. Not really. I should mention the fouls now that I've done one already. We have two fouls that we can typically call in a ComedySportz match. I have infinitesimal fouls that I can call because it's improv. I can just make it up as well as new words. The foul that I just made was a groaner foul. That's the more fun foul to talk about. So I'm going to talk about the brown bag foul to start. The brown bag foul, that's a foul that we call if a player says something so lewd, so crude, so lascivious that it would turn their comedy from a PG, maybe a PG-13, to an R rating or a post-watershed rating. We don't necessarily need that because we want all ages and all sentiments to be able to watch ComedySportz. So if somebody says something that disturbs my sensibilities, we're going to brown bag them. We're going to deduct a point from their team and maybe a team from their point. And that also can be called on you in the chat. So just keep your chat convivial, friendly. Don't give me any horrific suggestions because we'll just delete them, really. I can't come over and put a brown bag on your head because my track and trace isn't working. But we'll get there. We will. We have a groaner foul as well. A groaner foul is what happens when you tell a joke that's so awful that it makes you groan instead of making you laugh. I am going to throw to Felix to give us an example of a groaner foul.
I have to make one up. Why won't crockery lend you anything? Okay.
Why won't crockery lend me anything? Tell me.
Because they're dish trusting.
Why do I always love your groaners so much, Felix? No point deducted, point awarded. But that is typically how a groaner works. The scores currently are Ref Kate on -1 and Felix on +1. We will give the player perhaps a chance to apologize for the groaner, but usually I'll just knock a point off for time's sake. Now, I said hello to you in the chat. Oh, MJC is over there. Vicky's there. Hello. We got some new people joining us. I'm so pleased to see them. I'm also so excited for tonight's match. I may as well just bring him to the field. Felix, play him on.
Today's home team playing in red is Chris Tavener, Laura Brooke-Smith, and their captain Lucas Kirkby. Our guests from New York playing in blue, Christopher Pearson, Billy Soko, and their captain, Ivana Mendez. Please welcome back, Kate McCabe.
It's me again. Hi, I'm back. I just want to tell you, Felix, my mom really liked your groaner foul. I can see it in the chat there. So well done on that. Hello, blue and red team. I am inspecting you. You all look in fine fettle on this Saturday evening. Thank you for being so outstanding. Now, my captains tonight, as I understand, are Ivana and also Lucas. Now, we do a coin toss, a ceremonial coin toss to decide which team is going to choose the opening game. As you know, if you've watched a Comedy Sports match before, we rarely have actual coins as we are impoverished entertainers. However, the coin toss stands. So, there are many fruits in the world, Lucas and Ivana, and I dislike a very common one. I want you to guess which fruit that is. And whoever comes closer is going to choose the first game. Lucas, I will give you first guess, thereby giving Ivana an advantage of elimination. So, Lucas, what fruit do I dislike?
I've never seen you eat one, so I'm going to guess a banana.
Okay, and Ivana?
I've also never seen you eat a banana, but I'm going to say orange.
Well, orange, you glad? It is banana. Laura's got both fruits over there. Lucas, because here's the thing. I do eat bananas despite disliking them because I know that they are a very powerful fruit and thus I must ingest them, but I never like it. So you have guessed correctly. Good try though, Ivana. Anyway, Lucas, tell me what game we're going to play to start.
Let's play What Are You Doing?
I love it. Okay, players, please set yourself up. Over in the chat, suggestions. What I need from you are some initials and also maybe a one-syllable rhyming word. Those are the things I require to ref this game and for the players to play the game. We are going to start with Chris and Billy, I believe. And what's going to happen is I'm going to take initials or the rhyming word, and the players are going to shout out activities or scenarios that fit in with those suggestions. If they don't have one, I will rotate them out. Or if I don't like their performance on it, I will rotate them out. Or if they repeat a word that has already been said, I will rotate them out. And that is how Felix will keep track of points. See which team stays in, they get a point. And at the end of a few rotations, we'll see what the numbers are. Okay, good. Got some wonderful suggestions already. You know what? Braun isn't here to join us tonight, but I know she enjoys watching these remotely. She's on holiday, so I'm going to take Braun's suggestion of AP, and that is AP, like Associated Press, which is a thing I've burned now that you can't use in your activities. We're going to go advantage red team to start. AP and...
Hey, what are you doing?
Also practicing.
Okay, now back to my journal.
Hey, Billy, what are you doing?
Oh, I am axing parents.
Okay, listen, I can't afford a mom and a dad, so dad, get out of here! Ooh.
What are you doing?
Alternating people.
All right, you go here for now. You go here for now.
What a great order. Billy, what are you doing?
Also projecting.
I am calling that out because we've had the word also already used. Billy, you've played beautifully, but you are out of here for now. So next blue player, please step in. We're going to take another suggestion here from Daisy Ryan. Daisy Ryan, Chris, you're in the lead, so you get to start again. It is going to be the initials F for Foxtrot, C for, what's the military thing for C? I don't know. Cancun? Charlie. Yeah, God, the most obvious one. All right. Okay, FC and Tab, you get to start.
Hey, Heather, Chris, what are you doing?
Fruit catching.
Oh, the bananas are falling from the skies. He's not going to want that. There's an orange. He might want that one.
Oh, it's full of vitamin C. What are you doing?
Foraging coins.
It must be somewhere in the sofa. They'll be in the sofa.
Hey, what are you doing?
14 carrots.
Oh, and I am doing it right, honey. There it is.
Ling, what are you doing?
Finding catnip.
I know it's somewhere. It must be in the sofa. Everything's in the sofa in this house.
No, Tab, I have to say, I let you call it sofa once, but my preferred word is couch. He is out of there. Send a new red player in. That is a personal preference that either ref can be weird about. All right, we've got Christopher Pearson versus Laura Brooke Smith. I tell you what, we're going to take a little dance over to rhyming word country. And my mother suggested a word that is a good word to rhyme with. The word is hike, like a tax hike, right? Okay, so blue team advantage. Christopher Pearson, you get to start. Off you go.
Chris, what you doing?
Taking a strenuous hike.
Oh, it's such a big hill.
Laura, what are you doing?
Riding a trike.
I am way too big for this. This is only slightly awkward.
What are you doing?
Giving an Instagram like.
Oh, you deserve it. Yes. Don't turn up.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Laying some lyrics on the mic.
Once there was a girl who... Oh, what's the rest of that song?
I'm calling you out for not knowing the rest of the song. Really, that's on Laura for not asking what are you doing quick enough and making you sing more. But I'm going to say, you live in New York.
I'll take the hit.
All right, Christopher's out. Laura, you stay in. Advantage, Laura, you sneaky Pete. We've got Captain Ivana now. We're gonna stay with the rhymes. I'm liking the rhymes a little bit. We're gonna use the word teeth like these. All right, teeth. And we're going to go advantage Brooke Smith to start with teeth.
What are you doing? Brushing my teeth. All right. What are you doing? I'm hanging up a Christmas wreath. Oh, these are some knickers on the tree. What are you doing?
Wait a second. Okay, I'm not convinced that Laura knew what a Christmas wreath was because she just put underpants on a Christmas tree.
I heard brief.
Oh, I see. But I mean, that still doesn't keep you in the game. So Laura's out for a misunderstanding that, although it is hilarious, is wrong. So we've got Captain Lucas Kirkby versus Captain Ivana. We're going to step up the speed here. We're going to use 3 initials, okay? This is Ivana, your advantage. You get to start with this. H, T, H. So 2 H's with a T in the middle. And off you go.
Oh, what are you doing?
Helloing the helicopter.
Hello! Why don't you come on down?
What are you doing there?
Having troublesome horses.
You're really bad. Stop it. No, please stop.
What are you doing?
Stop. Having turtles in half.
I wanted to see where that went, but that is the second use of the word having. It's a hard word not to use twice, but that means that is a blue team rotation. However, we are going to end the game now. Felix, take us to the scores. Uh-oh.
The scores are 3 each. It's a tie.
I love it when that happens. 3-3. What a hot match we have already on this Saturday night versus New York City. So, Captain Lucas, you were the last victory within that game. Do you want to play or pass to the blue team?
Oh, let's play.
All right, blue team, you can relax for now. Red team is on the field. What is the first game that you're going to play tonight, please?
We would love to play Countdown, please.
Wonderful. Over in the chat, give me a suggestion of an interesting location. Interesting location, please. Let's see what's going on over in the chat while we're there. We've got some turtle emoticons that Braun has posted there. They're all chatting about the Christmas wreath debacle with Laura hanging underpants on.
I heard briefs,
our sacred.
and I was like, it's an American thing.
You know what? Americans do call underpants briefs. So I get it. And then you anglicized it. You said knickers. I get it. I appreciate it. Oh, these are some really good suggestions coming in. I want all of these. Okay. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it, but I'm going to give the red team a challenge. We're going to start this scene in a bog, but at the end, I want to see it that you're in a broken down bus. So starting in a bog, ending in a broken down bus. I'm sure there's a line of logic that you can get there. What you're about to see, people in the chat and people watching on YouTube, is a 1 minute long scene. I am going to time it. And at the end of a minute, I'll call stop. And then I'm going to make them do it again. But I'll explain more later. Okay, so 2 players to start, or 3 if you like. Lucas, who's starting for you?
Chris and Laura.
Wonderful. Okay, and a minute starts now.
You know what, Diane? We're both up to our hips in this bog, and I've never been happier.
I don't understand why. I honestly don't. It's horrible.
Well, this is the only way we get to spend time together. You're always busy. The only way I can make you spend time with me is if you can't move because of a bog.
It's because I can't run away from your conversations. Look at my shoes.
They're covered in mud. Boggy mud.
I'm trapped.
So am I. But I'm okay with it.
Well, you know what? You know what we should do? We should do something that I actually enjoy doing, you know?
Oh, no.
Yeah?
I hate doing things she enjoys aside. What? What do you want to do?
Let's go on an adventure. Let's go to Ilkley.
Ilkley? Okay. Wait! Let's get on this abandoned bus.
Okay.
Next stop, Ilkley. Next stop, Ilkley. Come on.
Hey, that's a minute.
Sorry about that.
Tell you what, that was a minute when you got on the bus with Lucas. So that is just, I almost was going to deduct you a point for not getting on a bus. Let's start my video. There I am. I was going to be fuming, but I'm okay. Fuming because it's a bus. All right. So I'm going to be over here inhaling bus fumes, and you're going to have to take that scene and replay it again, but I don't want it to be as long. I'd like you to cut it down to, let's say, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Agreed?
Okay.
Agreed. Okay, and tweet.
You know what? We're stuck up to our upper thighs in mud, and this is the happiest I've been since I was 4.
Right, well, I hate being in a bog with you. It's horrible. I can't run away from your conversations. Can we leave, please?
Well, it's the only way that we can spend time together. I'm happy with it.
Can we not just go to Ilkley?
Aside, I hate Ilkley. It's full of the Ilkleyites. Oh, okay.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Come along to Ilkley.
Wonderful. All right, we got there. And I tell you what, you impressed me with that because you came in just under time. It was like 38 seconds, which means you've got it in you to cut it down again, a further slice. I'm going to challenge you to give me that scene in 20 seconds. And
you know what? This bog is the best thing that's happened to me, apart from you.
Well, it's the worst. Can I go to Ilkley, please?
Aside, I don't think it's the worst at all. Oh, okay.
The wipers on the bus go swish, swish. Come aboard to Ilkley.
Get on.
That's 20 seconds. Well done. All right, players. I'm not done with you, though. You might think that you're safely en route to Ilkley, but oh no. This game has one more challenge for you. I would like for you to complete the scene in 4 seconds. That's right. 4.
Hit you. I want to go to Ilkley.
The baby
I'm
on the
gonna say the song.
Ilkley.
All right. That was the game of Countdown, wherein we saw the red team start in a bog and end up in Ilkley. Was it better or worse by the time they got through? I'd argue better. I quite like the town of Ilkley. I think it's got its charms, I think. And there's an Ilkley Moor. I left my hat or whatever on Ilkley Moor. It's a weird British song. if you go
A very specific part of Britain.
Do you know it, Felix? You're from Yorkshire.
Ilkley Moor Batat. Do you not know?
Ilkley Moor Batat.
Aye, without your hat.
Yeah, so like you got up Ilkley Moor and you forgot your hat, which means that your head is going to be victim to anything. Playing anyway. Anything. Red team, get out of here. I'm done with you. Blue team, come on board, please. All right. Oh, welcome back. I can tell you're juiced. You're ready to play. You're ready to best that game that we just saw. Captain Ivana, what are you going to play tonight?
We were thinking of playing Revolving Doors.
I love it. That's right. Entrances and exits, aka in the UK, Revolving Doors. A lot of our games are the same thing, but we just add more U's. So what I need from you in the chat is I need a place. I need a location. In fact, you know what? I'll harvest one from the previous. Ignore that. I don't need a new location because you gave so many good ones. I need 3 words. They could be unusual or they could be very common. In fact, try to give me a couple at least that are kind of common usage. What you're going to see in this game is I'm going to put these players in a location for their scene, just like I would most scenes. And then I'm going to give them a trigger word. And every time they either say or hear the word that is assigned to them, they need to find a reason to enter or exit the scene, depending on whether they're currently in or out of it. So you're going to see a lot of moving in and out of camera shot. Show us an example, Ivana. There's Christopher's doing one. Billy's doing one. There they are. They're going to come and go just like that into the scene. Meanwhile, I'm going to look over to the chat. Okay, so the location is going to be, I'm going to take Vicky's suggestion of barbershop. Okay, that's your place that you're going to be. And Christopher Pearson, I want your word to be saw. Okay?
Saw.
That's correct. And Ivana, your word is happy.
Great.
Okay? And, oh, man, these are such good suggestions. Okay, you know what to do with this team. Billy, your word is hobbledehoy. I don't know what it means. You're going to have to figure it out yourself. The words are saw, happy, and hobbledehoy. Okay? So, Captain Ivana, who's starting for your team?
Billy and Chris.
Wonderful. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, there we go.
So, just a little off the top, if you could.
Oh, yeah, I'd be so happy. You're actually my first customer ever. So thank you for using the coupon and coming on in to Snippity Snap.
I think we heard the word happy.
Hobbledehoy.
I have to. Do you have a restroom?
Oh, it's right over there.
Hobbledehoy is next on my list.
Thanks. Did you say right over there?
Yeah, just right over there.
Okay, it comes and goes. Maybe I'll just stick around for a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'd be happy for you too.
Hobbledehoy, you're.
Oh, there goes. I'll be right back.
That was another happy we heard.
All right. Just gonna get my tools already. I've got my shears, and that's all I really need. Ooh, wait. She said something about the hobbledehoy. She was calling out for it.
Wow.
Oh,
you keep a very clean bathroom. I'm impressed.
Thank you so much. Like I said, so you said you just want a little off the top, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, do not use. Is that a saw?
Well, let me go find something different. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that guy's really happy.
Bumblebee Hoy!
Oh my gosh, a hole!
I keep getting here, and I think I saw him, and then he's not here.
All right, I think this might work better. So I'm just gonna try to cut his hair with this.
I'm gonna try calling his name one more time because we have a long line, okay? Hobblebee Hoy!
Hey, mister, you got a hole down here.
Oh yeah, so, like I said, I'm trying to, keep everything clean. So I just put all the trash in the hole. Something I'm like happy to do.
No, I'm gonna get the next person. I'll be right back.
So go ahead and just have a seat. I'm just gonna, start going.
Great, thanks. And if you could I wanted to look like something I saw on Vogue.
Oh, that is classic hobbledehoy.
Oh,
we heard the word saw. Get out of there, Christopher Pearson.
Hey.
Happy D-Hoy!
Oh.
Happy D-Hoy!
Oh, God, no! Hey, somebody, I'm in a hole! Did somebody see me? Somebody must have saw.
Well, I'm not going to help.
I'd
be happy for someone else to.
Make me feel good. That's the music we should be playing in here. That happy song?
This does not make me happy. I'm in a hole.
Bring them all back. Oh, goodness. All right. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I enjoyed your desperate struggles to get on and off the screen there. Thank you very, very much. Blue team, now
thanks for keeping us on track.
Absolutely. I love shouting orders. So what's got to happen now is blue or red. We saw two fantastic games. I really enjoyed the countdown game where we had a bog turn eventually into a bus. We got to a bus. And then we saw a game where we learned what the meaning of hobbledehoy was. And I think that in itself was a worthwhile challenge. So give me your red versus blue. And while you're voting, I'm going to tell you how you can donate to tonight's show if you are in a position to do so. These ComedySportz matches are, of course, free to watch because we treasure the opportunity to keep doing them while we're in kind of lockdown conditions. And we really appreciate that you turn up to watch them. So regardless of whatever your financial situation is, please keep coming back. But if you are in a position where you can afford to donate some money, Felix is going to put a link in the chat for you to do so, and we really appreciate it. In fact, if you donate 15 pounds or more, Braun, our team leader, will send you an envelope full of ComedySportz goodies. And we have tattoos now with the face of Lucas Kirkby on them. So you're going to want that. If you can afford the 15-pound swag bag, do get it. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. If you can't afford to donate, just recommend us to somebody else. That is just about as helpful. Word of mouth helps. So that's really nice. Anyway, I'm going to take a look at the voting. Here we go. Oh, we've got a blue, red. My sister says, I love everyone on red so much, but I'm sorry, blue took that one. But then we got another couple red votes at the end. I'm going to give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a red team victory. 5 points, please, over to the red team. But Felix, while you are on the scoreboard, please give blue 1 point for telling us the true meaning of hobbledehoy. Take us to the scores.
The scores at the end of that round are 8 points to the red team, but 4 points to the blues.
All right, still anyone's game to play for. We are just in time for our middle head-to-head. And I'm going to set this up as a ref challenge. A ref challenge. Yes, the game of Echo. See what I did there? I repeated myself. What's going to happen in the game of Echo is we are going to pit the red team to the blue team We're going to decide who has the funnier scenes within. Give me something. I need a suggestion. It's September. What is something that you do on those dwindling September nights? So an activity that you do in September in the evening time. What might you do? Suggestions, please. What you're going to watch in the meantime is you're going to watch, once they have the suggestion, Echo is a game where I'm going to watch their little micro scene, say the red team starts, and then I'm going to blow the whistle and I'm going to stop the scene once they land on a word or a phrase that I really like. And then the next team is going to have to come in and use that exact word or phrase to start a completely new scene. Very excited. There's going to be short little bursts of funny scenes. And at the end of it all, you're going to have to decide, did the red or the blue team play that game better? Okay, so it'll be another vote for you. All right. You know what? This is God, you guys are really good on suggestions today. I haven't taken one from Susan yet. So I'm going to take Susan's suggestion, and I'm going to let red team start with this, okay? So red team to start, and your suggestion is going to be picking up leaves or raking leaves. Okay, and off you go.
It's a lovely brown one.
It's a lovely red one.
Ooh, mine is a secular.
Mine is a wrapper.
You don't know anything about leaves, do you?
Okay, you don't know anything about leaves, do you?
You don't know anything about leaves, do you?
Do
You don't know anything about leaves.
Guys, please, okay? This is not working out, all right? I think I'm gonna leave the band.
But you have the baritone.
I know.
I know.
I know, right?
Yeah, she came over, was talking to me about football and cheese, and I was like, those two things don't go together.
Oh my God, the cheese football conversation. I hate that so much.
I hate that so much.
Hey,
I hate that so much.
I was gonna say the same thing. Oh my gosh,
God.
you're my favorite coworker.
I think when they just make us put the burgers on the buns, I just hate it.
Oh my gosh, the same. Have you ever been on the fries? Have you ever worked the fries?
Can you smell me? I smell like fries 24/7.
Can you smell me?
Can you smell me?
No.
Oh, why did I drive that bus through that bog?
Okay, I want you to repeat just gagging barf noises.
Take your time. The test starts in 2 minutes.
I don't want to take the SAT, but my mom said I have to.
This happens. Oh, this happens a lot. You can use the bucket on the left, or
you can use the bucket on the left.
You can use the bucket on the left, you know.
Okay.
Is this your first time here? Yes, I think it is. Security.
Security.
Security. That is what I'm looking for in a relationship.
All right, and that is the game of Echo. Fantastic. That's what I wanted to see. I hope you get that relationship, Captain Ivana. We all need security, don't we? Now, what I need for you to do over in the chat is to decide whether or not you thought the red echoed best or the blue echoed best. Tell me which little micro scenes you enjoyed more. Shout out your favorites. Now, over in the chat, I think they're complaining about Christmas shopping too early. Apalcalottl's also not doing math homework. I'm going to say, Bridget, do your math homework. What else we got? We have a request to see perhaps an improvised Christmas carol involving underwear. So while the votes are coming in, Chris, I want you to give me the first line of an improvised Christmas carol involving underwear.
Red or blue, Chris?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Christopher Pearson. Yes.
Oh,
that's
great.
My bad.
I'm decking the halls. I'm giving it all to you with underwear.
Cav, I want you to do the second line.
I'm giving it all that I've got from below my trousers to you.
Okay, and I want Billy to give me the third line.
I'm giving it all. My love is in bloom, like I'll give you my fruit of the loom.
I love it. Let's get from Lucas, please.
I don't want my employee to have his own underwear.
Captain Ivana.
But then all my employees are gonna stop and stare.
Wonderful. Finally, bring it home, Laura Brooks Smith.
At my briefing on underwear.
Way! And then the snow falls. Very good. We have some feedback from that. Lucy Ryan saying this is the scariest Christmas carol ever. So well done. Okay. Meanwhile, we've had some votes for blue. We've had some for red, but by a margin of error, at least, the red team have taken that for 3 points. We're going to award 3 points on that game. But I would also like to award Billy a point for having such a melodical crooner's voice.
Oh, yes.
That's an additional point for the blue team. So, Felix, what are the scores, please?
The scores are 11 to Manchester, while the blue team have 5.
All right, that's still all to play for because we've got 3 games left, including 2 scene games, 1 from each team. So, let's see. Red team, you took that. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
We played last time, so this time we'll pass.
Okay, wonderful. Blue team, stick around. You got to play your game. So, Captain Ivana, what is it that we're playing? Oh, you're on mute. It's so Zoom, isn't it?
I didn't want to wake anyone up because we're playing Curfew.
Oh, well done. I like that. That's clever. All right. So what I need from you in the chat is I need an activity. I need an interesting location. So hit me up with those again. And there was a location I really liked from the earlier chats. Let's see if it gets repeated. Interesting location, activity, and a celebrity. That's always fun. I love harvesting the celebrities from these chats. Okay, let's get some more feedback here coming in from the Christmas Carol. Best carol ever, not scariest, okay? Best and scariest is the review that MJC gives. Let's see here. Lucy Ryan gets a lol for her criticism of the Christmas Carol. Okay, these are good suggestions coming in. Okie dokie. This is happening. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get Christopher Pearson to turn around, please, because Christopher Pearson's going to be the guesser in this game. Meanwhile, in just a second, after I select which of your suggestions I'm using, our captain, Ivana, and Billy are also going to have to give these suggestions as clues to Christopher. Christopher has broken curfew, basically, and he's got to make up an excuse of what he was doing, where, what he was doing, where, and who with. My sister's an English teacher. Stephanie, Lawrence, is it what he was doing and whom with or who with? Please tell me in the chat. Okay, so Oh, gross. Gross, Vicky Green. Oh, that's a really good one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to type these to Felix so that he can share them in the chat and then also with our players. Where's my chat? Here we go. To Felix Janeway privately. Okay, so and you're gonna know which category each of these is in, Felix. I hope.
I hope so. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take the really hard one, I think, from MJC. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a tough one to get. Okay. And you can share that with the good people watching this. They're only going to have 3 minutes to convey their puns and wordplay and mimes and physical actions as clues to Christopher, who's breaking curfew, because we don't have all day. But the bonus is they get a point for every one of these that they guess, get Christopher to guess. And if they do get one, if Christopher does get one, I will let Christopher know by tooting my little whistle over here. Captain and Billy, can you confirm that you have seen those, please? Okay, I know the activity is weird, but I'm sure you can do it. Too good to pass up. Okay, and your 3 minutes. Christopher, you may turn around now. It's safe to turn around. Okay, your 3 minutes starts now.
Now we're
Oh, hi.
There you are, Christopher.
Yeah. Yes, Pops.
Yeah, it's 12. It's after 12.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. I was, out in the making a tree in the desert with, Minnie Mouse.
Oh, in the desert. Okay, in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
In the desert. Fine. I thought you were gonna slip. No, you put too much down. But you are not gonna slip in the desert. There's snowing out there.
All right. So yeah, sure. I wasn't doing that. Wasn't the activity I was doing. I was just playing in the backyard with water toys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were playing outdoors with water toys. Is that right? I bet the water was from the ocean.
Oh gosh, you're getting so salty with me, Dad. You know what? I was just, petting the fish.
Actually, you know what? I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna have a little bit of the dinner that we have left. Give me 1 second.
Yes.
We had steak for you, but I mean, you didn't eat it, so I'm gonna eat your steak. Give me a second.
Yeah, of course. I was, just having some tuna.
Oh,
chicken
is
and
it much? Look at your mother. Your mother made steak, and there's something wrong with the steak. And I bet you know exactly what.
Well, obviously, much like all of Mom's cooking, she added too much salt.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think we all know now. But you said you were in the desert. That's strange. That's very strange because there were tracings.
And you don't need special shoes for the desert either.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need some special shoes.
Yeah.
I was in a kindergarten ballet class. It's true.
Oh, you're upsetting your mother, okay? You're upsetting your mother.
I feel like we're just going in circles and circles and circles and circles, and we're just not getting anywhere, are we?
Yeah, stop trying to do figure eights around us, okay?
1 minute.
All right, fine. I that's why I'm wearing a sweater. I was at the ice skating rink.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with who? I think we know with who.
And
Come on, try it. Tell me who do you think it was? Huh?
Yeah.
Who were you with?
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
sure. It
you were
wasn't
the
Minnie
desert.
Mouse.
Buzz, wrong.
Buzz, wrong.
I was there with the other guy that landed on the moon.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Neil Armstrong.
Okay, hold your horses, cowboy. Can't
All
pull
right,
all
well,
on us.
He's one of your favorites, Dad. So like John Wayne. Just
No, John Wayne. Do you know John Wayne and I have something special? Like, he has a friend in me. I got a friend in him. We're just like, we don't talk about John Wayne in front of your father. Come on.
all right. I traded one. It was Woody.
Wait!
Do it!
Wonderful.
That's true. All right.
All right, I'm going to come back. You're still in character as I come back and I reprimand you, young Christopher Pearson. Tell me, where were you last night?
I was at the figure skating rink.
Ice skating rink, yes, that's a point.
Ice skating.
And what were you doing there?
Oversalting.
Yes, you were. That's technically what the word was. And then who were you oversalting with?
Woody.
That is absolutely correct.
What
That's
innocent
3 bonus
fun.
points. Well done, blue team. After all that hard work, you can relax. We're going to let the red team take to the field. Okie dokie, Captain Lucas, what is it that you're going to come back with for that?
Well, that was a good game. I'm going to have a word with Laura after the match for eating before we come on. But we are going to play anti-triggering Kate, and we are going to play self-tape.
Okay, first of all, I am fuming. Second, okay, I have several announcements to make. Several. Felix, please deduct a point from the red team for eating a banana in front of me. I mean, honestly. I'm glad that you're getting the nutrition you need, but it just seems like you're taunting me, Laura. I have intel as well from the chat. When it is used, as I had earlier, it is with whom. So who with or with whom. Thank you to both Lucy Ryan and my sister Stephanie as well for giving us a little shot of grammar. Felix, please give both Lucy and Stephanie 3 points. You can just say nerds. Just have a category called nerds. You don't have to write Lucy and Stephanie. Smart people. We like nerds, by the way. I don't mean that in a hurtful way. Okay, so chats, suggestions. I need you to give me blockbuster. Oh, you're on it already. Felix is on it. A famous movie, and give me some celebrities now too. Some celebrities. What I'm going to do, this is the game of self-tape, is I'm going to give each of these red players a celebrity that they're going to have to impersonate to their best ability. And I'm also going to give them a film that they're going to be shooting a self-tape for. That's going to be remade. I, as the ref, am going to be the producer of this film, watching the auditions. We're going to click back and forth between these self-tapes, seeing different parts of the film as performed by these different celebrities. It's a lot of fun. Okay, Chris Tavner, you are going to be the character of Betty White. Okay.
Is that one of the Golden Girls?
Yes, it is. The dumb one, who I love very much.
Okay.
And then, okay, so Apocolotl has given a suggestion that I think I know what it is. Lucas, you're going to be Barry B. Benson, who I think is the Jerry Seinfeld character in B Movie.
Okay, I have no idea, but okay.
Okay, so Jerry Seinfeld, what's the deal with the B Movie that I'm in? Famously in the sitcom.
Okay, I'll use that to base my entire character.
Thank you. You can take it and run with that. But he was playing a bee, so don't forget that he's also a bee.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be amazing already. And Laura, I'm going to give you the character of Kylie Minogue. And the film that we are going to see is going to be, there's some really good ones again. But I'm going to take, I'm sure will be a fan favorite, the film Grease. Okay? So we've got Betty White, Barry B. Benson, and Kylie Minogue. They're all auditioning for the film Grease. And players are off screen. Here we go. We're going to start this up. All right. Okay. Now, I'm funding this giant star-studded remake of the film Grease. A lot of people auditioning for the same roles and the different roles. We're going to see what's happening. I've got Betty White. Betty White has given us a tape, so I'm going to cue that up. And we're going to see the opening scene of Grease with Betty White.
Oh my God. So, it was me, and it's like, we were in the waves, and then I was here, and I'm new to this school, and I don't understand. I mean, mind you, you're all too old to be school children as well, so I suppose I sit in whacker, whacker, whacker.
All right. I really enjoyed that. Betty White was surprisingly good in that. But I think I better take a look and see the same scene as done by Kylie Minogue next, please. Kylie Minogue.
Good day, mate. Kangaroos.
Tweet. Wow, I could listen to that beautiful voice all day. She is a siren pulling me to a rocky shore. All right, but we're not done watching this opening scene yet. I better see what Barry B. Benson does with it.
Hey, what was the deal with that girl I met on the beach? Oh, but we can't be seen together because I'm a bee and she's a wasp. Ooh, I don't want the boys to know about the girl I was with.
Tweet. Okay, well, that made it really hard. All those actors were so good in that opening scene. I'm going to fast forward to the middle of the movie. And you know what? I'm going to hop right back into what Barry B. Benson has in the opening, the middle scene of Grease.
This car is automatic and I'm going to fly into its windscreen. What's that all about?
Tweet. Okay, well, that took an unexpected turn. Racing is dangerous, so that was a good message. Let's go over to Kylie Minogue and see if she's changed her tune. Get it? Because it's a car.
I should be so lucky, grease lightning. Oh, this car fly? Am I Australian? Are you my neighbour and my friend? I think so, Danny. Be my friend, but I hate you. No, I don't.
Tweet. Oh, wow. The emotion. And then again, her dulcet tones. I love it. All right, well, we're not done yet. Got to give Betty White a chance. Let's see what she's done with the middle of this film. There we go.
Oh, you and me and all these other young men here are going to fix his car. Oh, lovely. Well, I don't know what's happening with my voice. I'm going through some sort of breakdown. Oh, no, my arthritis. All my friends are dead.
Jeez. Oh, wow. Also, I don't know what Betty White's doing wearing like a Tallulah bankhead scarf wrapped around her head. But I'm eager to see what this talent has to do with the final scene. I tell you what, let's go straight to Kylie, see what she does in this final scene.
Shalala biggity bing bing bong, oopie badoopie doop, scuba da scuba diving in the Carol reefing up and down, and I'm gonna put some on the Bobby Shaboop badoo.
Okay, great. Really love that. Wow, dynamic finish there, involving a lot of her backup dancers, heavily oiled. Okay, but let's take a look and see what Betty White's got for me. All right, there we go.
Okay, I've got my old lady hat. That's why I'm wearing this, because I'm an old lady, and oh, my hip.
Yep, that's about what I expected. Just more disrespect for the elderly, from the elderly. All right, let's take a look and see how Barry B. Benson brings it home.
Hey, give us all a cheer if you like this too. We go together like buzz, 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 buzz. We go together like boozy, boozy, buzz, 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 sting you once. Bang, 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 boom, and then I will die. Oh, wow.
Oh, very good. I loved it very much. Bum, bum, bum. They're all cast. I'm going to have everyone playing an all Rizzo version. Everybody's playing various versions of Rizzo. Okay, now, red team is here. Blue team, please come back. What we've seen are two fantastic games. Really loved the game of Curfew, where they had to guess via puns your outrageous suggestions, which, as you can remember, they did. But then we also saw a very strong game as presented by the red team, which was the game of self-tape. Tell me, was it red or blue? My mother says she loves them both. Oh, I get it, Mom. It is so hard to pick a favorite. Sometimes I'm going to be tallying this up. There's a vote for red, a vote for blue, another vote for blue coming in. Oh, okay, there we go. This is excellent stuff. I'm loving. Thanks for being on this, by the way. Everybody's getting their votes in. Voting is so important to the democratic process and also to comedy. This is how we decide the victors in comedy sports. These international matches are very important. So, red and blue, red and blue. I'm going to let this be open for another couple seconds. We've got our next match is going to be on Wednesday. P.S. If you're watching and you want to see more improvised shenanigans as played by ComedySportz, join us on Wednesday. That is going to be another 7 p.m. show, I do believe. Pacolotl has voted red. That's another red vote. I'll tell you, at the start, I thought blue was going to win this one. But Jay Rambo gives it a B. Also wants just the B to get acknowledged there. By the way, Pacolotl, who gave the suggestion of Barry B. Benson, voted red. So was happy with the Barry B impression, I believe. I was going to give it 5 more seconds. That's another red vote coming in. That is going to be 5 additional points given to the red team. Felix, take us to the scores.
Going into our final round, Manchester have 15, while New York have 8.
Tell you what, this has been a brutal knockdown match. We have had a lot of votes coming in for both teams playing their hearts out, and we have one final game to play. And again, I'm just going to refs challenge it. It's going to be the game of waiter, waiter. Every single joke in this game is going to be worth a point, at least 1 point. There might be a couple occasions where they're worth 2. So give me in the suggestions anything. This is the 3D printer of suggestions. You can give me animals, objects, locations, occupations, anything you want. Anything, because that thing is going to go in the soup. And these improvisers are going to be playing waiters. And I'm going to call the waiter, and I'm going to say, waiter, there's a suggestion in my soup. For instance, if it was a bee, it might be like, waiter, waiter, there's a bee in my soup. And then maybe the improviser would be like, oh, honey, I'm going to tell that chef to buzz off, right? And that's 2 jokes in 1. That might be worth 2 points if something like that happens. So the suggestions are coming in already. Players, please put your hand up and I will call you as the waiter. And are we feeling ready? Felix is going to keep track of these. Felix, are you ready? Wonderful. Okay, so the first suggestion coming out of the gates is parrot. Waiter Lucas, there is a parrot in my soup.
Oh, 1 can make a mistake, but 2 can't.
Oh, hey, waiter Captain Ivana, there is a parrot in my soup.
Waiter Captain Ivana, there is a parrot in my soup.
Very nice. All right, waiter Lucas, there is a parrot still in my soup.
I'm very sorry. Would Polly like a cracker?
Oh, very nice. Waiter Pearson, there is a parrot in my soup.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to pirate us on Yelp.
Oh, very nice. Waiter Billy, there's a parrot in my soup.
Yes, there's also a dove. Birds of a feather.
Hey, waiter Laura, there's a parrot in my soup.
Oh, keep your beak out of it, will you?
Oh, sassy. All right, I've got a new suggestion here from MJC. I'm going to take, there's a tree. There's a tree in my soup now. What the what? Waiter Pearson, there's a tree in my soup.
Yes, it's in our bowl.
That's an extra point for being very smart. That's a 2-point joke. Waiter Lucas, there is a tree in my soup.
I'm very sorry. It's been terrible since the new manager took the elm.
Oh, very good. Waiter Tavner, there is a tree in my soup.
Yes, take the hint and leave.
Oh, classic Biff bullying. Oh, except he gets it wrong. Waiter Billy, there's a tree in my soup.
Don't bark at me.
Oh, very good. Waiter Laura, there's a tree in my soup.
Okie dokie.
Oh, waiter Lucas, there's a tree in my soup.
Oh, yes, I concur.
Oh, I get it. Conquers. Okay, Billy, waiter Billy, there's a tree in my soup.
It goes really well with some maple.
Oh, it
syrup.
sure does. Waiter Captain Ivana, you are trapped in the box, which means if you come up with a joke on the spot, you are going to get 2 points for that. Waiter Ivana, there is a hammer in my soup.
You nailed it.
Way, 2 points for that. Waiter Laura, there's a hammer in my soup.
Oh, you can't touch this.
Oh, very nice. Waiter Pearson, there's a hammer in my soup.
Yes, that'll be £6.
Oh, very good. Okay, new suggestion. I like this one from Jane. Thank you, Jane. The suggestion is weighted blanket. A weighted blanket in my soup. Waiter Laura, there's a weighted blanket in my soup.
All right, don't smother me in compliments. I just messed that up.
I tell you what, it's because you're nervous because I'm a very high-rolling customer. Waiter Ivana, there's a weighted blanket in my soup.
And if you would like another one, please call 1-800-WEIGHTED blanket.
Waiter Tavner, there's a weighted blanket in my soup.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm the one who brought you the blanket. I'm a waiter. That's why it's a weighted blanket.
I get it. All right. I'm going to take one more suggestion. Here we go. Hang tight, waiters. Let me just take a look and see if there's anybody that I haven't really gotten to use their suggestions yet. I think most of these people have used suggestions. I hope I have. I hate ignoring people in the chat. I hope I'm getting to you. I tell you what. I'm going to take Lucy's suggestion of a stroppy teenager. A stroppy teenager is now in my soup. Waiter Laura, a stroppy teenager's in my soup. And that's the best one, obviously, for stroppy teenager. All right, before we go to the scores, let me just remind you, this is a free show. We appreciate you all coming out to watch. If you can afford to donate, please do so. The proceeds go to our players who aren't making money, or at least as much money, during the lockdown and pandemic situation that we find ourselves in, because they are primarily performers and the circumstances have changed. So if you can afford to give, please do. If you can't, don't worry about it. Please keep coming back. We love having you in the chat, and I mean that sincerely. Maybe just recommend it to friends. That helps us out as well. The link is in the chat as we speak. And it's been a pleasure to have New York City here. We love playing with New York City. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. You could be watching, I don't know, wrestling. What's on at 2 p.m.? Right. See you on Wednesday at 7. That's the last commercial break from me. Felix, take us to the scores.
Well, the red team walked forwards 9 times. The nerds only have 6 points,
Sorry,
knowing
nerds.
whom and who. But the blue team walked forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that was it. So the red team win!
We're so close! What an effort from the blue team to pull back, but the red team was too strong for them. The home team advantage. Red team, blue team, you've been great. Thank you for watching, everybody. Felix, you're a heck of a guy. Play us out of here.
Our visitors from New York have been Christopher Pearson, Billy Soko, and the captain, Ivana Mendez. On the red team, we've seen Chris Tavner, Laura Brooks-Smith, and the captain, Lucas Kirkby. Your ref today has been Kate McCabe. And I've been Felix Janeway. We'll see you on Wednesday.